Hello, folks. Welcome back again. This is main man Malik. Still don't know really introduce myself in these videos, but we figure it out. Uh, Man, I've been busy. I have not had a chance to pop out a video because I've been super busy until late evening since Thursday. So now I have free time, and so I'm gonna pop out some videos and we're gonna get them done. So if you have not watched the last video, we're trying to do last two videos, we tried to do some storyboarding. The first one I did an outline of my panels, is where this is my story beats that I want to meet, right, in the panels, what I want to show in the panels. Probably go back to what I actually written and kind of explore more. But right now, I just want to get the story beats in, and then go from there. Kind of build on to it as I revise it a little bit. So, but the first thing I did was figure out what kind of panels I wanted to make, and you can see here, this is panel number 1. Well, this is page number 1. This is panels from page number 1, just a rough outline of it. And then page 1 and 2, panels 1 and 2 for page number 2. And then page 3, last time I wasn't sure how I want to do page 3. Like maybe this, maybe that. But I feel like it would be more like, how do I say it? Dramatic to do it like page number 1. So it'll be page 1, page 2, then page 1 again, but with 3's story beat for the panels. So right now, then over here for our second little video we did on this series, we did the breakdown for each panel, kind of, sorta, and how we wanted to do it. So we just flip this over, or we might even go to the next page. Don't know. We're gonna flip this over for right now, and we're gonna do page number 2's outline. And page number 2 is simple. Only got 3 beats. Only 3, not beats. 3 points that I wanna. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Still doing with my hands, so I am trying to fold this piece of paper up with one hand. Anyway, so we're just doing 2 story beats, and then this is just text speech. This is just text. All right. So we're just gonna draw our little pen, our page layout in the corner, so you know what we're working with. So we're gonna do this, and then this is the first panel, and then this is the second panel right there. If y'all can see that, I don't know if y'all can or not. So we just simple one. It's just a whole bunch of I said waves of people, so I want to make it more dramatic than just a crowd in a stand. I just want to kind of do like a wave of people. Maybe let's do it more 2D, 3D, not 2D. So I kind of want to do like this. Kind of like they're circling. There you go. Like they're circling the middle panel. So this panel right here, the first one, I kind of want to have it circle. The people circle around the middle panel, right? I mean, the panel number 2, I want to circle around. So, like, they're watching down on this momentous occasion, which is Israel's win of the fight, right? So, I want to kind of roll and then kind of spread out, like smoke, like waves, like, you know, like waves crashing on the beach. And that will make more sense because yeah, like waves. I just want like a high wave. Now I'm gonna write wave because I'm just drawing lines right here, and I'm like, I don't know what this actually is. If I look back on this, I would not know what this is. Wave of people. It is people. For some reason, I was gonna spell people, and that's not right. And it's kind of hard to see. My bad. It's kind of hard to see what I'm doing with the pencil. So we're going to try to darken up a little bit more. And then for number two is real easy. All right, number 2 will have is a broken panel, right? So I want a fist. I want him, Israel, to stand like this. Right? I want the body coming this. I want him to angle his torso, like sure, right? Like sure. Oh, I'm trying to figure out the angle a little bit. And maybe I want to like sure. Right. I want to face down. Probably even slump the shoulders. But that's for later. I now want his face to be down, right? So like that. And then like that. So everything will be facing down. And I know I usually drawing like um swirls and curves and things like that. But when I'm thinking about a position, I change it to show the angles that I'm looking at. So I use boxes instead for structure. I want his opponent to be down here. It just helps me a lot. So when I come back to this, I can go, well, I'm not gonna draw his legs. Let's say let's cut by the panel or whatever. And then what I want to do is draw a fist, the fisticuffs that come up, right? Yeah, I'm gonna change angle. Write that change angle because that feels kind of weird. I might have to look more up. But I think I liked it when this side was showing and not this side. I don't know. Or maybe be a straight on position. I'll just play with the angle some more. But this is general outline I want for page number 2. And then I didn't talk about this in the last one, but actually I think about lighting too. So take the first panel for this one, for example, like light is shining through this crack. So I'll just put an L right there. Light is shining through. And then I'll use my airbrush to kind of some light right there. And then this, it's not really light. That's fine. It's less light here, so this might get some, the stalactites might get some shine to them, things like that. These would have some sort of colorful splash thing. This panel has no light whatsoever. And then this will have impact frame lights with sounds. This might also have a light. I'm just still thinking about that part. For this is different. I call that diffuse lighting because it comes from many sources. For this only comes from one source, pretty much. So this fist will be on light and it will affect everything on the page. So it'll affect panel number 1, panel number 2, all of it. So this would be on light, put the L right there, right? And so then the light will be on the top, you know, probably some side stuff, the top here, things like that. And then all the faces in the crowd, right? But I got some text here. So I want to put a place to put all the texts. So I'm going to mark that out. Probably put it right there and right there. So you get the light, you look at the panel, you flow to the text, while also still looking at the page. And I probably want to like break a text and then put it over here so you can finish the word over here, and then you go down and then you look at here and good panel layout, right? So we're gonna do page number 3, which will be just like page number 1's layout, but with page number 3's story beats. All right. I'm just, like I said, I'm just drawing the panel layout to figure out what I'm working with while I'm doing this. And then we might change the layout as we go along, be like, that doesn't really work. But I usually find out. I usually find out that I usually like my panel layouts as is, you know. I usually like them how they flow out. And then number 6 story beat. So I need to change this over. And part of the reason why I do it like this is because I do something called a chiastic structure in my writing. So think about let me write it down on a piece of paper. Actually, let's say page 1, this one is my A point. Then this page number 2 is my B point. And this right here, page number 3, is my A point again. But it's like the same A points in the same vibe, but they change, right? So this A point, let's say is bad, right? And this A point is good, but they hold the same vibe. Or story beat, maybe story beat. Let's say story beat. They hold the same story beats, but pretty much they parallel each other and they change, and that helps me bring the story forward, right? Because if it was just point A bad and then the same point A bad, with the same story beats, doesn't work, right? But if it's point A bad and even point A bad, but with like slightly different story beats, eh, that's okay. But it's not much of a contrast that I like. So I do point A bad, point A good. Story beats are the same. You know, maybe see that coming up. That's what I'm about to do. Let me fold this up a different way. And you know what? I will bring this since I'm doing these. I'm doing this storyboard. I was thinking about just bringing it all these three, trying new techniques with these 3 pages, like for storyboard boarding. Like I still left them downstairs, but the imaginary realism book had a section about. Let me do this as I'm talking. Had a section about doing color panels to see if your colors match up to the way you want it, right? So we just do his back here. And we'll just do his back here. And then it'll be like, man, oh my gosh, it's so amazing. And just words here, words there, words here, words there. Just surround him a little bit, crowd that space. Anyway, so we're gonna do. So the imaginary realism book had a section about color storyboardings, and I've heard about color storyboardings. I heard that a lot of Pixar, Disney do that for their movies to make sure their colors like go the way they need them to go along with the throughout the story. So I was thinking about doing a color storyboarding part, and then afterwards just finish out these 3 pages, put them into you know production, and finish them out and go from there. Like I'm still trying to figure out what this channel is supposed to be, what I want it to be, how I want it to be. I feel like it's fine. I know it's gonna be about art and me talking about art and things like that, and trying new things, trying cool things. Maybe I'll do some other cool whatever and keep it pumping from there. Maybe I'll do separate days. So maybe I'll do just just 3 separate days. So that meaning so one day I might go back to Bridgman and what did I do with my pencil that far in black and white, and then I'll go back to the inking stuff and try and get better at that, and then I'll go back to this and finish out these 3 pages, and then if you like that, we continue on with more pages, and then I'll do some other stuff. I got, like I said before, I got a lot of books to go through. I got things to do with those books that I still need to go through. And one, two, three, four, five. This is a 5 panel, not a 4 panel. So we're gonna cross this out because apparently it's 5 and not 6. And maybe we can come up with a 6th one. But for right now, we're going to just do these 5s, and then we're going to think about it later. Probably add. I'm gonna have to reread this section and see if I can add another panel in the thing I wrote. You know, and that's why you just do a story beat just to make sure, you know, the things are there. We hit it. We hit the first set like that, and I said it was gonna go this direction. Right. So we're gonna put this direction. Oh, Israel walks and deep DPUG number 3, and then epitaph faint. I'm gonna do the pug number 2, and then for 5, for our big last panel, we're gonna do number 1 again. Go here and here and here, and bring that out, bring that out, bring that out, bring that out, and then we're gonna do my dude, our dude, the champ. And he's out of the underground, baby. And this is going to be a silhouette. This is going to be silhouette. This is going to be silhouette. All these are going to be kind of dark, comparatively. This are real lighter right there is the second page. But dang, it's 22 minutes already. So I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna put out more videos. I got some job interviews and things like that. So I don't know when I'm going to do it, but it's going to be done. It's going to be good. And we're going to do our color storyboard with these Winsor Newton color watercolors. I do gouache, so they're really close to what I do. And then we're going to do on some black paper because that's what the final product is going to be on. And then we're going to do these 3 panels on some nice quality black watercolors pages, and we're gonna finish them out. We're gonna knock it out the park. All right, folks. Talk to you later. Be safe and well. Bye.